information on it. We know that's important, right? We know we want our identity to be kept safe. But when you want to shred things, you think about it being, you got to go one piece of paper at a time. And that's literally personally why I would put off shredding. Embassy came in and said, I got you, girl. I'm gonna be able to shred 120 pieces of paper and walk away. Put it there, I can go put my makeup on, I can go do whatever it is that I want, take care of this little bun in the oven, whatever I gotta do. This, for me, sets us apart from any other shredder. So we're getting the Embassy name, we're getting a customer pick, even if I'm not doing the 120 pieces, I could do 12 pieces, and all of my quick shredding I can do. Free shipping and handling on this. That's easy, what, like a $30+ shipping fee. We have this on 5 flex payments. If you went out and tried to purchase this shredder anywhere else, it would easily be over $200, easily. We have it for under $150 today, and we have exclusive colors. So if you, again, see it out and about, you're gonna find it in black, but it's gonna sit out, right? It's gonna be in your office, it's gonna be wherever you want it to be, so get it in a color that'll go with your decor. So we have it in the red, we have it in the aqua, most limited is the aqua, we have the purple, and then, Bill can't wait to shred something. There's the blue. Exclusive colors, and by the way, Bill, is this the only time we're gonna see this today?
This is it.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is the time to do it. And when I said we know, right? We know we need to shred things.
Oh, for sure. That's why the federal government warns us. We need to shred our documents. And we've seen other shredders that, yes, do 12 sheets at a time, but that's not enough for most of us. So the federal government tells us we need to protect ourselves, protect our social security number, and then they say shred charge receipts, shred credit applications, and other sensitive documents. And that other, it's gonna be different for every household. It's gonna be a medical record, it's gonna be a paycheck stub, so we take all that stuff, and yes, we shred it. But for a lot of us, it gets behind, it becomes a huge chore, so we find that stack of 120 pages full of documents. Guess what? There is an auto feeder right up here at the top. So this auto feeder, I can take that whole stack, or I can even just take half, because maybe my stack's not 120, but it's 60 or 70 pages. I load it up, and as Tina was saying, I'm done. I can now go back, walk away, finish watching Lunch Rush, finish that cup of coffee, finish, you know, sending out that email, or what happens to a lot of us, it's like, okay, that's being taken care of. I can go back to cleaning the other drawer.
Wait. Are you feeding it at the same time?
Yes, so that's it's auto feeding in the back, 120 sheets, but it still gives me the opportunity to clean up the clutter in the front. Because remember, the front will always do 12 sheet capacity, but this is where it's dual purpose. And so that's where you're being more productive and it's more powerful. And when I'm talking about power, I'm gonna stop this just for a second because I want you to see what you're walking away with. It's doing the work for you and it's protecting you. So we have a larger pull-out bin. This is 6 gallons instead of 3 to 5 that we've done before. One thing I like to do, sometimes I'll leave the drawer open, so it's my home office. It'll be dual purpose, so it'll be my trash can, and then it's my shredding
And
bin.
then it's also, you can shred.
Exactly, and you see what you're walking away with. This is the shred, it's micro cut. So when we think of shred, a lot of us, you know, we think of that shred from the 70s, this strip cut. It is smaller, it is finer, meaning you're more protected. And that's really where it's a huge win-win. I'm gonna remove this just so you can see micro cut in action, because remember, I'm not feeding it anymore. I loaded it up, and it's doing it for me. And this is where we all, you know, oh, credit card offer, don't need it. Shred it at the exact same time. Get the color that you want to live with, because that's what, you know, you will leave it out, because the more you leave it out, the less likely it's gonna happen to you. Because let me tell you this statistic. 1 in 7 of us fall victims to identity theft, right?
Now, I used to always think, you know, even years ago, that's not me. That'll never be anybody that I know. Fast forward to 2019, almost everybody that I know has been touched in one way or another.
It happens.
Stuff on their credit card that they didn't purchase. They've had to do, it is now the bad guys are smarter, they're faster. That's why when we shred, we're not just shredding so they can piece everything back together. No,
we wanna make it impenetrable for them. That's why people use this in their work, their home offices, every individual. I was a victim of identity theft. My sophomore year of college, I didn't know what happened to me until I tried to get my financial aid. And that's what happens to a lot of us. They're like, oh, you don't qualify this year. You don't get that great little low interest rate. It's our credit score. But also, it's getting rid of the clutter. We can all appreciate that. How many of us get those boxes from HSN with a mailing address label on it? Look what happens. That box.
Whoa, that goes in there.
it's now pulverized to that microcut. That is protection. It's a smaller shred, so they can't piece it together, but it fills up the bin that less frequently. And you saw me, I'm going through cardboard, I'm going through credit cards when those expire, or maybe it's, you know, the gym membership or the grocery store membership. Yep, have you gotten these envelopes with the bubbles? Because that's information, that is your identity, and you feel so good. One of our reviews, and by the way, all our embassies are customer picks.
Yeah.
This is the only one that does that auto feeding, which we're excited about. They're customer picks because they do what they're supposed to do, and that's protect us, the kids. Do you know they say seniors and kids are the most susceptible?
Yep.
Like you're gonna start getting stuff in the mail for your little one, and you're
All
like,
of a sudden, my bun has like a credit card I didn't know about.
or a magazine subscription.
Something.
Do you remember how we used to get the CD clubs?
Yes!
And people would sign us up, and then like you didn't pay the bill. That would affect you.
Yep.
Little things like that can do a lot of damage.
I cannot believe we're still feeding in the back.
Yeah.
Look at that, we're on 36.
It's going.
When we first started talking about this shredder, and they said 120, put it in there, walk away. I said 120 pieces I could set up in here, leave, go do whatever I have to do, and it's already shredded when I come back. But if I still need to shred while, you know, I still have something, I find something else in the bin, throw it in with it.
Oh, or even in the back or the front.
But I would assume that this would be way bigger, and I would assume it'd be way more expensive.
Not only that,
to do all of that.
People thought it would be louder. They've made it quieter.
Yes.
They've put it on casters so we can roll it around. And remember, if I'm not using the auto feeder, I just use the normal feeder. But I'm always getting that great protection from Embassy. And that's really where you're true. These auto feeders are definitely becoming the new normal out there for the people who can afford it. And they're more expensive normally. We were talking with one of our producers. One of his first jobs out of college was to sit in the law firm, taking 5 pages at a time and doing that, because it does become a chore. If they had an auto feeder, if you have an auto feeder, you're gonna appreciate it. Because we've all been there, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get around to shredding on Sunday, or I'm gonna get around to
happens.
when the kid's not napping.
And then you just don't do it
And
because it seems like a chore.
And that's where it becomes intimidating. Yeah.
Let me tell you, when you were talking about identity theft, when I was in college, somebody got a hold of my credit card number, and I got a call that I met her. She was staying at a hotel a very expensive hotel, doing room service every night. And my place, they were like, that's really weird. Are you doing like $400 or $500 a night at a hotel? And I was like, no. Yeah. I got to go to the hotel. I got to see the lady that had stolen my identity.
Okay.
She was arrested.
So you see, that's the hardest part, is how did they persecute this type of stuff? And a lot of us think, I just have to call the credit card company. No, you got to fill out and file a 85